So I talk a lot about Plex on this channel, but one thing I haven't spoken about and I don't see a whole lot of videos about is whether or not you should actually go to the trouble of building your own Plex server and whether or not Plex is right for you. So if you're sitting there and you're on the bench about whether or not you want to use Plex as your main source for media consumption, this video is for you. Hey guys, and welcome back to That Modern Dude, your home for tech and modern lifestyle videos. As I mentioned at the start, this video is going to talk about whether or not building a Plex server is right for you. So if you're interested in videos such as this one, make sure you leave a like down below and subscribe for more videos. But without further ado, just quickly, for those of you who aren't aware, Plex is a media software that basically collates your entire media library, whether that's TV shows, movies, anime, music, and provides a really nice aesthetically pleasing way for you to browse your library. But should you build your own Plex server? Well, if you're like me and you kind of gotten tired of the inconsistencies out there with the media streaming services such as Netflix, Hulu, Amazon, etc., and how they dump content willy-nilly, there seems to be no sort of strategy to their process. You know, if you want to watch everything, you're going to be paying upwards of $100, $150 per month to subscribe to every single streaming service out there just to, you know, maybe watch that one show that you really, really like. For instance, Game of Thrones is currently only really available on HBO or here in Australia on Foxtel. If that's the only show you really want to subscribe to, then you've got to pay this entire monthly fee. So that's where Plex sort of comes in, where you can manage your own library and have your entire source right there at your fingertips. You're able to watch it anywhere in the world, assuming your internet connection for the server has a fast enough upload speed and where you are has a fast enough download speed, obviously. It also, similar to Netflix and other streaming services, it allows you to do offline streaming, which means you can download the content to the device of choice, whether that's your laptop, iPhone, iPad, whatever, and watch that on the go. So if you're on the plane, it's really good there as well. Now, one of the things I will say is Plex, straight off the bat, is not good for people who don't want to tinker. Plex is one of those softwares that, yes, it is very good at quickly picking up all your movies and TV shows. It's very good at that. But the real genius behind Plex is when you go in and tinkering and changing artworks and creating playlists and really delving deep into the software to get the most out of it. So straight up, not really wanting to do that. I'm not sure if Plex is the right for you. So if you're a tinkerer, Plex is great. If you are tired of streaming from multiple different sources and you just want one home for media, it is also really great as well. The biggest point I'm going to make now at the end is a bit of a ramble, is that building a Plex server is not cheap, at least in terms of the initial investment, because if you want to do it right, you do have to spend the money. And I am thinking about doing a updated 2018 video on building a Plex server. So if you're interested in that, drop a comment down below. But the one I did last year, I'll leave it linked up above. But yes, building a Plex server is not cheap. There is quite a bit of an upfront cost if you want to do it right from the get-go, and so it isn't really for everyone. So in summary, I think Plex is best for those people who are A, technologically minded and don't mind tinkering, B, are really tired of the inconsistencies in the market at the moment in regards to streaming services, and C, willing to put in a little bit of extra capital up front to build something that will last you a very long time. My current Plex server, in terms of my media library, has been going on now for nearly 6 years. Now, I may have upgraded the hardware in between there, but the library overall has just been growing consistently over that period, and I've not had to look at other sources. So now this is just a really quick video. It's hitting a couple of key points about why you would want to build a Plex media server. So hopefully if you're out there and you're on the bench, hopefully I cleared up what this would be about. If you do have any questions, of course, leave a comment down below and I'll do my best to get back to you. The easiest thing I can say is that if you are just an average consumer of media, this is probably not for you. Definitely requires a little bit of work behind the scenes to get everything just right, and you really kind of have to enjoy that to get the most out of this software. If that does sound like you, go ahead. I absolutely love Plex. Anyway guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thumbs up, of course, if you did, and subscribe if you want to support the channel further. And until the next video, guys, see ya.